the sun is up. 4 days, no, 5, since Nurantia went missing. Focus, Asashi. This work requires attention to our details. Are you sure that the communicator fell into the drainage outlet when we left the museum, right? I'm sure about that. Well, we have been dragging through it every day, but we haven't found a shadow of it. We can't reach Nawatar if we don't find it. If we can't reach Nawataya, then what should we do? I remember Nawataya saying that we should find a way to get money when she's not around. Well, you're right about that, but still. We need to pull a big job though. That way, we can just buy a new communicator and get in touch with our boss. Are you just going to ditch the communicator now? What if somebody else finds it and uses it against you guys? This is too dangerous. Oh well, I guess they don't care. Let's just go. We've got work to do at the museum. Alright. Huh? Hey, Asahi! I think I just hooked something. You found something? Where are we? Oh, it's that guy again. So, what do you think, Asaf? A hue like the night sky, and the wavy pattern is like lava, gently flowing across it. It was dug up from the deep obsidian veins decades ago. It is a rare treasure today, given the state of Mount Sistar. The gem's vendor in town dare not even give it a hasty quote for it, and you have been away from the post these past few days. There's no originium circuit on these gems. I'm afraid I cannot give you a high price for it. The blue fell beast that was perching on the overseer's staff flies up, grabs the obsidian, and places it gently on the scale. The scale comes to a halt, and the young overseer looks at the reading. 370 dinars. But the Sistan collector offered me a much higher price for it. The equivalent of 37,000 dinars. Could you perhaps have made a mistake or something? You could always go back to the collectors instead. Well, it's not that I don't trust the overseer's eyes and the scale, but if you were in Longdino, Langman, or Sistar, we are in Menta Hamid. There are treasures here beyond your reckoning. The sand beneath your feet was perhaps at one time gems brighter than the stars. That is why we value the power of a gem far more than simply its appearance. 370 dinars is the most that I can give you for such an ordinary obsidian, with no sort of originium circuits or any sort of special power. Well, you better take it or leave it. You could definitely sell it in a different country though, but not around here. Oh my god. So, can we really sell a rock that we reeled in from the sewer though? Well, even the roads in the cities are paved with gems. Try holding it under the sun. What am I supposed to see with this? Oh, nothing. It's just the plastic handle of my toothbrush. Well, don't be discouraged then, Achia. It could still help Natuya's great endeavor, even if it is not really worth as much. Like, she could enjoy some ice water for an entire week once she comes back, added with, well, a couple of lemon slices and dried dates, for sure. Where exactly did you even find the gem? Was it in that drainage, where you were supposed to find the communicator? Well, either way. Hey you! You there, behind the counter! Yeah, you're the receptionist, right? Receptionist? No, I'm the... It's our first time here. We want to, wait, what do we want to do around here? A chassis? To get this gem appraised and sell it for some good money. Right, that's right. Do you know where the query for gems appraisal is? Just give it to me. I shall appraise it. Wow, even the receptionist at the gem trading post knows how to appraise the gem. That's handy. Oh god, he's not used to this kind of treatment. He's definitely not used to this. Alright. At first glance, it is a pale sapphire of low purity. Low purity? Ah, that sounds like the dried dates are going to be off the menu. Well, at least the lemon slices still have a chance. The originium circuits are clearly visible. This is... So what is it? Is there something wrong with the circuits? Never mind, Asaji. The gems probably doesn't really do anything to begin with, judging by history action. No, it does. The originium circuits on this gem can induce excitement in small animals. What? It makes small animal excited? Okay. Where are you going, Ajani? Back to work to the museum, I guess. You know how much money we're making per hour just carrying some boxes, right? Forget that blue toothbrush handle. I can't really afford to waste my time around here. Hey, wait for me! We can still sell it at least. Are you just going to leave it behind? The gem! Ah. I was going to say that I could offer 50,000 dinars for it! 50,000! Meow. Oh, you? You're back early. Oh, are you sad? It's okay, you've tried. It's not really easy to see him, is it? Hey, Mio, try this. Touches the pale blue gem with a paw. With a sniff. Aww, she likes it. Rolls in ecstasy. Well, I'm glad that you like it. What's that? Did you find your motivation again? Alright then, go with Woof in order to find the gems. They are finally converging up upon the city. Gems? You're also looking for the same gems? Perhaps? Perchance? And am I actually going to fight against these guys again? You know, the one that transport these gems, apparently? Did he just buff these guys? I'm pretty sure he just buffed these guys, it's not good. Alright, it's fine. I need a bit of extra damage from all sides. I need to destroy the gem tiles. I can't have them rush to my base like that. But now they're all moving upwards. This is fine. It kinda looks like a magical barrier. Do I need hearts for that? Doesn't really seem to be required, so I guess this is fine. Upuka! Please attack from the other side, just in case. Just in case somebody is able to sneak by my Plum there. I'm also going to deploy Healer, just in case, because Plum is actually taking quite a beating there. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna deploy my lava just in case. A little bit of additional help wouldn't really hurt. Next, I am going to add... I kinda want to deploy a Shaw into this. At the same time though, maybe it would be better for us if I were to deploy more physical guys like Shaw. Somebody who can push them away is definitely going to be helpful for us. That way I could remove my Plum as well and replace her with somebody else, like Beagle. Also place the Maya to the south. I'm not entirely sure if this is actually necessary or not. I'm just going to save that for now. Yeah, we're just going to save this for now. I want to see where exactly they're going to come rushing at us. I'm just going to wait where exactly they're going to come rushing at us. And then I'm just going to act accordingly. Because so far it seems like the big guy is just refusing to move from his location. He does have a couple of allies and he applies a couple of buffs to his friends. But other than that, he's not really causing any sort of other issues to us. The little guys by themselves aren't really that troublesome either. Shaw and Papuka can handle them all by themselves, apparently. Oh wait, now he's moving. Shaw! Use your power. That apparently didn't really help that much, but it's fine. Oh, you can kick. I kinda assumed that you would be one of the guys who attacked with magic attacks. Apparently, that is not quite the case. Yeah, that is definitely not quite the case. Even though it seems like you're turning slightly red there. Oh well, I guess that is fine. I'm just going to add some magic attacks as well in order to speed up the process. And there we go. Alright. I'm just going to assume that the Foul Mask is something akin to a shield there, considering how much damage Shaw and Plum did in comparison to, well, Amaya. So, let's see. Shh! Stay in the grass and don't come out. I had to be really careful here in order to get you out during the day. But the grass is too short. It can't even hide my ears. And just try to get lower. Is that possible? I mean, look at him. Is it shined, golden, mechanical robots? Father, what is that girl doing rummaging in the grass? It's not polite to point. She's probably drunk. Ah, no, I can still see them. Yeah, maybe they are drunk. But she's about to fall into the grass. Shouldn't we help her? Shh. No. Just pretend to not see her. A little fall never has hurt anyone before. It's being seen falling that is actually embarrassing. This is where the events leading up to the Flood Festivals are held. And all the competitors are here today in order to sign up. It would be very awkward to run into her during the competition. That's true. Oh, it's a Menatambai tradition to sink various items into the river as a sort of sacrifice to the river god ahead of the Flood Festival, praying for some good luck. Guess where we can find the rarest gems in the city? In the river? Now wait here until I get one of those bus trimming carts. You can sit in the bin for collecting fallen leaves. That way we can get you to the river without anyone else finding you out. Does it even fit in the bin? And are you sure that that's a good idea? Hey, come on now. Stop tugging at my shirt like that and act your age. Stay hidden and stay put. I'll be right back. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna work. There's no way. How's it supposed to fit? Oh? Meow. Creature. Lifts its tail elegantly. Oh, and many statues here were carved in your likeness. Meow. Beautiful indeed. No wonder the people here love you so much. Holds up backside with dignity. I see. You perhaps want me to pet you, but you're too far, and Pepe told me not to move from the spot. Are you trying to lure him out? Can you come a little closer? I guess he doesn't want to move. Please don't be angry at me. Perhaps I shall move a little further. Meow. Yeah, that sounds like a horrible idea. You're going to fall over yourself!
Wait!
Hey, super! Stop gawking at those cloud beasts and look what I found! Wait, why do you look so dour?
I'm not dour.
Well, then get in here. I've measured it. It should definitely fit you with some room to spare.
But it's a little dirty.
Huh? Dirty? It's just some fallen leaves and a piece of scrap paper. You were dug out of a hole filled with sand and all sorts of dirt. This is nothing.
I shall respectfully decline.
Oh, alright, fine, I shall clean it. Fallen leaves, scrap paper. Oh, it's a leaflet. It's not even that dirty. Titi spreads open the rolled up ball of paper. She freezes on the spot.
How scary! Wait, what is that?
Part of the local festivities, competitors display their most valuable possession, and the winner gets prized from the sponsors.
Many of the prizes are familiar to me. The second place prize in particular brings back all sorts of memories.
Of course it does, Suba.
Do I still have to go into the bin?
Of course you do. I cleaned it for you. It's the only way in order for her to transport you around the city. There's no other way to hide you, apparently. Oh. This way. I don't know, mommy won't. Whoa! Oh! Oh, is she finally awake? Yep. Damn! I'm glad this was just a dream. I don't want to be haunted by the dead this young. Please don't throw the vessel. Even if it is your own, you may not harm others while using it. Oh, sorry. I thought it was my knife that I was throwing there. Apologies accepted. Also, good morning. Wait. Warning? In the silence, Nurantia sizes up the stranger before her, who gives off the aura of a seasoned warrior. She slowly moved her hand to her belt, while carefully taking in her surroundings. Her coin purse is still tied to her belt, but the weapon is gone. Her knives are lying on the tea table, on the other side of this unfamiliar room. The room itself seems unremarkable, but this is a city where even the manhole covers are laid with gems. Naturia knows that even the most unremarkable thing here can command a remarkable price. Oh, wait, was it you who saved my life? Well, thank you very much, kind soul. Once I get out of here, I'll have all of my subordinates remember your name. So, how much do you want? I'm sorry? Oh, if you mean the bread and fruit that I brought back from the morning jog, these were gifts from others that should not be valued in terms of money. I wasn't really asking about that, or why I don't get good stuff like that when I walk down the streets. Wait, do you mean all of this is free? Oh, good. The sun is my witness. No taking back your words. I appreciate the kindness, though. So, how are you feeling? Based on my medical knowledge, I do not believe that you're injured, but you had been unconscious for a very long time. Oh, I had forgotten to sleep for a while. Guess, I was kinda making up for that, huh? That's a horrible lie. But no worries. Consider it a bad hereditary habit of mine. Hereditary? Well, as long as it's nothing serious. Are you feeling unwell anywhere? She reaches for her neck, instinctively. The needle wound has healed, but the memories from before the long nightmare begin to float to the surface. The past that never arrived, the failed kidnapping, the terrifying mummy, the feeling of freefall, the faint sound of the winds. Well, that was the 10th floor. I didn't really think I would ever wake up from that. Wow, is that what dying actually feels like? It was terrible. Thank you very much for saving my life. They say that one can never truly die if her name continues to be spoken after her death. But if eternal life means an eternal nightmare of being chased by a mummy to the ends of the sand, then I must reconsider whether it is worth it to have my name known all across Saga. Well, you jumped from the window because you wanted to have your name known all across of Saga? I suppose I did. I fail to understand the Zagonian's obsession with such a tradition. I sympathize. Had not things been going well for you in life? Well, I just racked up a bunch of debt. It's a pretty big headache for me. Say, I want to ask. You saved my life, and I should probably repay you. Do you want to work for me, perhaps? I'm planning something of a great endeavor. What? I remember now. I made a wish when I fell from the building. I guess that you are that competent subordinate granted to me by fate. About that, I'm not so sure about that. Well, very well. I'm happy to be of help if it alleviates your stress and, gives you your will back to live. Are you serious right now? Are you actually going to work with her? Well, to be fair, for the next couple of days, the museum is going to be closed down. That is definitely going to keep you busy for a while. Oh, a nut! A nut! Look what I found! I don't know what you found, but I found that you've been sneaking away with the museum's collection again. And putting him in a dirty leaf bin. Oh, sorry. I just couldn't bear to watch him waste away in the museum like that. So, I took him out to get some fresh air. Is that so?
Yes, I'm not telling you. I was interested in seeing the outside.
See? Let's drop this and talk about the good stuff that I have found. Oh, is that a crescent leaflet? Look what it says right here. The typical pre-festival events. Wait, is that the third gem that Subari and I have been looking for? Wait, didn't you say you took Subar out because he was wasting away in the museum? Well, we just killed 2 foul beasts with 1 stone, as they say it. Did you think about how to get the gem though? Second place is not exactly easy to achieve. The Harvest Gathering attracts the richest and noblest, eager to show off their treasures. I know of at least 2 Badishahs who are visiting anonymously.
I can help you appraise ancient artifacts, or even volunteer myself as the entry.
Oh, no worries. That's the easy part. The hard part is actually finishing as the second place. The entry has to be extraordinaire, but not unique. It must represent an era, but not symbolize it. You need to finish exactly as the second in order to get the large gem with unique characteristics of the Shan markings. So how exactly are we going to finish second then? Now here's the question. Do you already have an idea? Pepe does not answer. She looks up at the sky, squinting. Something up there? It is past noon. The sunlight spills through the round skylight, casting an oval light on the ground. Standing in the middle of the oval, Pepe grins from ear to ear, pointing at the sun outside. Huh? Thank you, Horasket! What? Wait, are you going to enter with the Horaskan statue? Huh, I guess that's not a bad idea. Which statue are you talking about? No, I'm just expressing my gratitude for his inspiration. I'm not entering an item associated with him. Look at the circle that he's casting on the ground. Doesn't it look like...
Oh, I see. You plan to enter with a talisman engraved with a royal name. The cartouche is a symbol of good fortune and warning against evil. Perhaps that will catch the attention of the judges.
Wait, what exactly are you people talking about? Isn't this Oval of Light just a golden slipper?
A slipper?
Oh, no. Well, yes. But I'm going to win that gem with this golden slipper that has been passed down through my families for generations. How? You do know that it has to be second place. How is a slipper going to be second place?
Well, I don't really want to keep crouching behind this wall. Can I go in with you?
Please stop complaining, Suba. I got you some ice cream, alright? Can you actually taste it though?
No, but I'm curious what all of these people are querying for.
Well, is the curiosity satisfied? Eat up then, or your head is going to melt into the sun.
Ice treats created in my image. I'm actually surprised on how popular I've become.
You may not be able to taste it, but you can feel the coldness, right?
Not so much a sensation as an impulse. An impulse to jump into the river, allow the water to flow over me, and have a good swim.
Oh, well, but that is just how we normally spend the summers, isn't it? Alright! Gold is just going to sink in the water though. I don't really think that you can swim.
That is why I describe it as an impulse.
Alright. Please be patient, and I will take you to the largest artificial lake in town once the sun goes down and the competition has ended. I'll be going now. See you later! Is it really fine for us to keep him alone like that? All alone in the city? In a bin, perhaps? Huh? What's up the cape? What are you doing? The papyrus reeds way in the river. Its water, the purest lacerite. It wends its way by the golden dunes, fed by our gifts of gems. Yeah, I knew that he would be here when I smelled the synthesized Comarin. My watch tells me the competition isn't going to start for the next 30 minutes. I thought it was unfashionable in the new city to arrive on time. 27 minutes and 50 seconds to be precise. My watch is way more accurate. After all, its mechanism is based on the machine that the Shah of the past and future invented after they discovered the artifact that gave mastery over time itself. Your idea of time is as vague as that Zuanian in Museum. You do not understand that every grain of sand passing through the hourglass is a gold coin when one arrives too early and has to wait. True, but I believe this antique was last calibrated when the Zoan was dug up. I wonder where your ancestors were at the time. And if it is still on point, right? Perhaps I should inform them that this is actually 11:25, and both of them should probably adjust their watches here. The sport watch that I have is waterproof and dustproof, and has a compass as well. I wear it on my monthly climb to the Haran Mountains, and I can recommend it to them based on some first-hand experiences. Please don't bother them. If you got some free time, then go and try some of the other drinks. I like the ice guan shoes more than the herbal tea. Oh, Alright, I'll get a few more cups if you want. I'm fine. I'm not a badisher. I know how to use my hands. So you're not contemplating any more suicide as of yet? No. And why exactly would I, when you can get all sorts of drinks simply by just walking through a city garden like this? Is it that popular? Well, if I may say so, my 100,000 dinar burden beast pulls its carriage faster. It could knock a grown man down with its weight. If I may say so, stability is the most important thing around here, and that is what the burden beast of my ranch have to offer. Now, never mind, they're fighting. Ah, Nafsh, my cup! You rude guys! Unlike you, I don't have to pull down the curtain to stop the scent sent flying by the carriage, or juice spilled by the passengers. What are these people even doing here? This place is for drinks, not bull beasts or bird beasts. Well, don't worry. I caught it. Not a single drop of guan juice was spilled. Let's just find a place to sit by the roadside. She's very reliable. How did she manage to catch that? She's the competent subordinate that I have ever wished for all night. But am I even the boss here at this rate? She pretty much gets everything for me. I should introduce her to Ashasi and Achan. Huh? Wait, did you say something? Oh, no, I was just thinking about, taking a trip to the museum after I tried all of the drinks here. Oh, are you going there as well? Yeah, but I'm not really as interested as you in the artifacts. I just lost something and I need to start searching for the last place that I saw it. Also, there was not a single beep from my communicator after all of this time. Not a single call. Nothing. Unfortunately, the museum has remained closed ever since the incident, and I doubt the management would promptly contact the owners of lost items as promised. Whenever I close my eyes, I think back to the day when I glimpsed a fragment of the lost glory of ancient miners and the disarray within that grand museum. Setting everything aside, it is unbelievable that the staff could not recall the location of the exhibit hall and the routes to take them to them. Leading dozens of panicked tourists to the northeast to the Minon exhibit, where there was not even an exit. I must strongly express my dissatisfaction when I have a chance to meet the museum's management team. You know what? I think I changed my mind. Let's just not go to the museum today. Excuse me. I see that you're enjoying the drinks that we have on offer today. The two of you have been lingering for a while though. Perhaps you are interested in participating in the harvest gathering. You appear to be tourists, right? This pamphlet will give you the details about the key event leading up to the Flood Festival. Oh, no, I'm not really interested. Let's just go, Aspasia. Aspasia! Oh? Fate has smiled at me at last! Natura, you say that you've visited a museum before. Perhaps you know what this is. No idea. Isn't it just a simple old cup? This is my family's goblet! The other goblet, to be more precise. Is it one of the prizes? Are you guys going to participate as well? Oh, that's just going to create a giant mess, isn't it? It is definitely going to create a giant mess. Oh no! Alright, it's going to be fine. We have different targets after all. Show things off just right and get exactly what you need. On the other hand though, why exactly aren't you just going to participate with 2 people and try to shoot for the first 2 ranks? Even if you undershot it by a little, you still have at least 1 additional shot for the 2nd place, right? But to be fair, I'm pretty sure other people have probably thought about that as well. Right? Other people have probably thought about that as well. Anyways, let us start. I still don't really think I need to change anything, so this is fine. Now then. Oh, what an honor it is for me to meet you here, Hatefshu Hanim Effendi. I'm never getting used to these names. The slippers from the early New Calendar era that you have brought has certainly broadened my knowledge of history. I had no idea that people of so many centuries ago had such a fine techniques in crafting footwears. To think they could make a shoe that fits the curves of the foot so well. As for the lotus ornament atop of it, vivid beyond any words. Not to mention the slipper was made not long after the Great Explosion, and it reflects the drastic shift in the local climate. It is a pity though that it is missing its twin. I fear it won't win on its own. No, that is fine. Second place is just enough for me. It is actually the participation that counts, right? Of course. As daughter of the Padishahs, oh my god. Hatemefuni Hanimifendis, you will one day take up the mantle of Hadishada. I'm sure such a trifling honor would not be worth fretting over. That's still a little bit too early for that. There's a lot of things that we can't really say for sure, right? I have heard that your young brother's been selected to become the court historian, and that you will set out for the City of Gold in 2 months. Hashiput Hanamin? Oh, even the girl as talented as Hashiputa Hanim was not chosen for the post, which just goes to show how gifted her brother must be. We're practically the same, really. He's just a little bit ahead. Are you trying to say, good sir, that becoming a dashi does not require talent and abilities? I believe that the Hashiputi Hanim were to take that position, her family would no doubt continue to bask in glory. This is just different. The Hashiputi Hanim's family is Sagan's most illustrious line of historian, after all. There's no need to gloat about this. Especially since he just wants to get the gem really quickly. Well, I guess it's almost time for us to register. Have you thought of what exactly you want to submit? Not really. You're so brazen. You so brazenly got into line, but you don't actually have any sort of treasure on you, do you? Is there anything about my walking posture that needs to be improved? What? Never mind. Forget about it. Is she ignoring the fact that she needs to have at least something to present? Well, I guess you just have to rely on me again. I'm not about to let my subordinate loose. Just give me some time to think of a plan. You're going to help her? Oh, that sounds nice. Well, I once won the silver medal in a sprint, so... Wait, are you just going to think of snatching the golden cup and run off with it? This is not a good idea. These rich folks brought alongside some very tough bodyguards. See the way that their feet move as they look around? They've spent time in the Ameris armies. I also earned a silver medal in unarmored wrestling, so maybe I have a chance to fight them off. A robbery? Everyone worth targeting is already here. How would we participate with stolen goods without getting caught? Well, there's also the silver medal that I got from a ceremonial dancing competition? How's that supposed to help? Is that your plan of attack? Okay, there's no need to make things hard for yourself. Well, in truth, I have 10 silver medals across 10 different events. I kept them on my person at all times, so maybe I can show that off? 10 silver medals? Yeah, these medals are the embodiments of a traditional Minun culture, and my most prized honors. Honor should not be regarded as a rarity with which to judge superiority, but in particular circumstances, guess I don't really have a choice. Besides, I hope you do not misunderstand me here, Nagutaya. I would never resort to anything dishonorable. It would just simply disgrace my family. So you are showing off the medals? The entire time you were trying to show off the medals. You were never actually attempting to steal anything? Okay. I guess I really did misunderstand you. Ah, my competent subordinate and my great endeavor. I'm sorry. Did you just say something just now? Nothing important. I was just saying that considering that you've never won a gold medal before, it is no wonder that you want to have that gold cup. But don't you worry. I have a plan. You do? You already have a treasure prepared? Something that you carry around at all times? Ooh. New guy. May I ask, why the herald let me here? What orders am I to receive? Herald? Pippi? No, wait a second. No orders. Just a tiny request. If you happen to see a single golden slipper, do not give it a too high of a mark. But also not too low, alright? We must still uphold the professionalism of our historians here. Let's just say second place. Second place would be just fine. I see. Please, this is really important. I need to be second place. Well, that exhibit has precious historical value, but if you wish to reduce its mark for subjective reasons, then that would not be considered unfair to the other competitors. Meaning you could have brought something even better and still get the second place. If you had deduced my identity, then please keep it a secret as well. Thank you. I will, Resplendent Hanin. You can't really hide your identity. Everyone knows you. Everyone knows about your family and the current competition between you and your brother. Sorry. I'm definitely going to apologize to all of my teachers and fellow archaeologists after this. I definitely, absolutely, 100% cannot lose just this once. Why does everyone think I already lost to that little brat? What? Oh no. Did I just scare him? Maybe you did? But I think he kept your words in mind. Surely he's going to give you second place. So, did you get all that? Yes, the set of silver medals for minors must get a high mark. It will definitely get to third place. Holy, he's getting threatened from all sides. At this point, can he actually judge anything anymore? That's right. And don't you worry, I already had a talk with most of your fellow judges. We got along rather well. I hope you will as well. Of course, Patricia Effendi. The corrupt must be hanged. I mean, forgive me. I can't believe he's this scared already. I didn't get this bigger reaction from the securities and the other judges earlier. What illusion did he see? Oh well, I'll be dragging you back to the gates then. Maybe I overdid it with the arts. Illusion? Oh wait, I hear some footsteps. Is it Pepe? It is Pepe! Oh, I don't see the judge here either. Must have been escorted back to the meeting hall by security. I better go and get my own things done as well. The sun awaits for no man after all. That's your target. What about your other targets? What are you gonna do now? Oh, and who is this I happen to run into? My luck. You are going to participate in the competition, right? You wouldn't throw all of this away just because you ran into your main target again? It? I'm sorry. Could you say that one more time? I am honored to inform you, Hanefendi, that your entry has proceeded to the final round of judging. In other words, you're now in the top 3. Oh, no, wait, not that. The other part. I ask that you follow me to the riverside in a little while, where the prize will be given and the treasures will be immersed into the river. So you are about to throw my 10 silver medals into the river? Perish the thought, Hanefendi. That would be rather crude indeed, and we would never dare to offend the river's gods. We will place the treasure atop a small boat made of a papyrus reed, alongside the gold, silver, and jewels to help weight it down. We will sing hymns and chants as we watch the boat slowly sink into the waters. This wasn't mentioned on the brochure at all. I thought I could still keep it. I am terribly sorry to inform you. It was written in the instruction that all participants had signed. The competition's original purpose was to find treasures with the most historical value to knock upon the gates of God. During the Flood Festival, those favorite winners will witness the river god with their own eyes as he wanders the river's side. God. Well, forgive me then. This was my mistake. It was close to the cutoff when I signed up, and I did not really have the time to read up on all 10 pages of instructions. Oh, well, that's a shame, as it is extremely rare for tourists to reach the final round of selection. You will be given a second opportunity to reaffirm your commitment. Do you still wish to continue participating? Naratuya? She hasn't really returned yet. So, do you wish to speak to a specialist consultant? I can bring you to the chief judge to discuss the... No, there's no need. What I seek is not a suggestion. I guess I will continue my participation. I mean, technically speaking, you could just try to win these medals again, right? Maybe. And I thought you really wanted to get that goblet back. So you definitely get something out of it. Wait. Hello? Anat, listen to me. You can start preparing the victory feast right now. Of course. I would never take for granted the generosity that you've shown by lending me the general. I promise you that I will stick the gem in when we get back tonight. If Suba goes through any sort of changes, you'll be able to see them for yourself. Yeah, I know. Just relax. I've been taking good care of him as well. No stain or any sort of damages. I promise. Oh, wait, you want to speak to him? Oh, no. He's under my protection, right? How can I just give a communicator like that where everyone could stare at me? Why don't we just talk about something else instead? You don't know how hard I had it. I've been talking up to these old pedestrian judges all morning now, just in order to guarantee that I can win the second place. Listen, they're about to declare the winner at a high meetup spot. Once I get the gem, I'll head right back to the museum, alright? Where it is nice and quiet. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Did you just steal? Did she? I hope you didn't steal the slipper! Oh, it's fine. Well, that's weird. It's not like the sidewalk is so narrow here. Did she steal the slipper? Please don't steal the slipper! We need that item! I guess I can finally relax easy now. Pepe handled the gem issue all by herself, and Super is just fine. So, should we have a drink together later? Wait. Is there something that you want to say? Well, I guess you don't really want to hear it. But I do want to hear your suggestion, Titi. You might think this is ridiculous, but I feel like we might have to start the exhibit over and keep the accident under the wrap. Just treat it as some sort of performance gone awry, then display it in a more vivid and true-to-life manner, alright? So you want me to display a walking mummy and some living artifacts, put up the ticket prices a little while we're at it. Is that your goal? Well, more or less, I guess. I mean, it's kind of difficult to hide them at this point. You do know what people usually use to scare crying babies, right? Well, the exhibit as being a bit odd isn't really a bad thing. My old Columbian Museum had an exhibit called Has Science Gone Too Far? With a couple of creative ideas that would be scarier succeeded than fate. But Titi, that's the idea behind a business whose #1 goal is to make money. If we tried that here, a lot of people would be mad. And I mean, a lot of people. History itself is the foundation of the city. But isn't the foundation the vein of gemstone that are nearly dried up? You really shouldn't say things like that when we get to meet the nobles later. That family is as ancient as the bricks in the tombs in the museum's greatest hall. They can be rather conservative about that. Meddling here and there. What is wrong with all of these higher-ups anyways? Can't they just fork over a sum of money every year and just forget about the museum like Pepe's family is? Or rather, Pepe's family does? That would be so much easier for everyone involved. What is up with all of these control freaks already? Well, I've worked hard to become an acting curator, Titi. And I really don't want to cause any sort of inconvenience. Inconvenience? Are you seriously calling this an inconvenience now? That's not really what I mean. Have it your way then. I'm leaving. She's just trying to help you out. A bit of extra funding would definitely help you in the long run. Titi, I